While some days I curse Wikipedia and others I praise it, today is one of the praises days. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. I almost didn't do it. There's a song that goes before 25 or 64 called Fancy Colors. And they're both written by Robert Lamm, and they're both sung by Peter. They're both around the same length as well. I was just going to do 25 or 64 because I've only done the live at Tanglewood one. I've never heard the studio cut. But I was looking at, Wikipedia beforehand, and there's a track that's the same exact one, same writer and same lead vocals right before it on side 3. So I'm throwing that in there too. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. I love Chicago. The last track we did from this album was, I think, Ballet for a Girl in Buchanan. A very long one, but totally worth it. That was great. Chicago 2 is a masterpiece. Just like Chicago 1. We basically done all of Chicago 1 sans like 2 or 3 tracks, This is a double album as well. I mean, good God, the balls to come out with 2 double albums for your, debut and sophomore album. And it worked out in spades for them, so good for them. This is nobody's request. This is just me wanting to listen to more Chicago and hear the studio track of 25 or 64. So here we go. If you want to subscribe, help brother out, click that icon somewhere down there and force the algorithms to show my videos to people. Please leave a comment. It could be anything. I don't care. It could be another Chicago track. It could be emojis. Just leave something. It helps, I promise. But I appreciate all of you guys watching. All right, Fancy Colors, Chicago. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Those vocals, man. Jethro Tull? Wasn't expecting this. Is that Pankow on the flute? No, it's Walter Parazator, designer. Whoa. It is kind of like Jethro Tull. That's weird. Minus the horns. Oh. Damn, Danny. Oh my god. Bro. No way. That's kind of a mindfuck, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was an amazing ending. 25 or 6-4. Finally, the studio cut. Here we go.
Waiting for the break of day, searching for something to say, flashing lights against the sky.
Oh my god.
Giving up, I close my eyes, sitting cross-legged on the floor.
Go ahead, Terry.
Staring blindly into space.
They must have been so young,
Getting up
too.
to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Wondering how much I can take. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 6-4.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Danny has been killing it this song. Just follow that hi-hat, man.
Feeling like I ought to sleep. Spinning room is sinking deep.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Searching for something to say. Waiting for the break of day. Ooh, 250624. 250624.
Damn, Terry. Oh no. Slow it down. Fuck, yes. That is exhilarating, bro. It's not exactly the Tanglewood performance, and I mean, nothing will be. That's like once in a lifetime sort of stuff right there. But man, did they capture magic with that song, dude. That chord progression alone, I think, is genius. But the rest of the song is just a bow after that. I didn't realize, because I guess it's been a while since I've done the 25 or 64 to Tanglewood, or of Tanglewood. It's been almost a year and a half, actually. I checked. It's been a long time. So that was the last time I listened to that song, I'm not going to lie. So I kind of forgot how hard it went. You know, I remembered that it did. I remember Terry's insane solo in that, obviously. That's the thing that sticks with you, especially if you don't, like, listen to it all the time. I forgot how good the horns were in it. The horns were great in that. And, of course, Danny. Oh, my God, bro. He is just such a great drummer, and especially when you pair him with Peter on the bass, man, like, dynamic rhythm section, bro. They know exactly what they're doing, and not only do they just do their job well, but they add the flair necessary to put the bow, like, shall you say, on the horns. The brass section is just amazing, period, but you add that kind of bow on top of it for that rhythm section. It's just fantastic, man. That's not even counting Terry, whoever singing. I mean, Peter was singing these two, and man, does he have such an amazing voice, bro. Him both, and Terry do. And then doesn't Robert have a good voice too, from what I remember? So I mean, what a stacked band, bro. And I'm not gonna just take a wild guess and guess what age they are at this point. Like most of these guys, I'm guessing late 20s, mid 20s. I don't know. But man, it just kind of goes to show, depending how young they are. They could be 45 here. I don't know. But I know they're not. I'm just kidding. But these people, these kids, basically, young people, shall we say, back then, not just Chicago, but a lot of bands, they were so young. They just had the whole world ahead of them, and they just went out there and made what they wanted to make. They made it happen. Some of them became stars. Some of them died. Some of them became nobody. It's just, it's like gambling, becoming, a rock star or starting a band, anything like that. You could be absolutely nothing. You could just be like a local band. You could be a regional band. You could be a national band. You could be an international band. You could be an intergalactic band. But there's only one of those, and that's Jimi Hendrix. He's off in, like, the Zeta Quadrant and just, shredding with the plebeians. Who knows, bro? No, not the plebeians. The plebeians. I don't know, man. It just, nowadays, the young people don't grow up until they're, like, way older, It feels like this is coming from a young person who didn't grow up until they were older, because I was off busy shooting dope and stuff like that, So I don't know. I just find it fascinating to see how many young people were so inspired back then to go and just, like, conquer the world themselves, create the world in front of them and do what they wanted to do. And nowadays it's just so different. They trained out all those amazing qualities that we had as people out of us, it feels like. All right. So Peter on bass and vocals, Terry Kath on guitars, Robert Lamm on keyboards, Lee on trumpet, James Pankow on trombone, Walter Parazater on sax, flute, clarinet, and Danny Seraphine on drums. Fantastic. All right, so Fancy Colors. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling it a little bit, you know, like I thought it was good for the first half. The second half, it really starts to pick up. Once that ending hits, bro, that was a genius ending. I did not see that shit coming. Just that repeating thing over and over and over to end it, that was genius. And then that goes right into 25 or 6-4, because, you know, Terry had a 6 solo on that. He's shredding, and then it goes into the next song. He's shredding that song. He's just all over, bro. Terry Kath is just all encompassing, bro. It's just rest in peace, man. What a legend. What an absolute legend on the guitar. And his vocals, they match up perfectly with it. But, you know, I think Peter is the shining star of this, to be honest. I was just taking a gap. I was almost aghast at his vocals, you know, at this. It's just crazy. Some of those notes he was hitting and the power that he was projecting just from his vocals alone, you know, and that bass, of course, is always going to be sick because he's just fantastic, man. Like I said, this is a stacked band, and I could sit here all day and be like, oh, this is great, this is great. You guys know. I'm not going to sit here and waste time. That was utterly, bunch of just cow udders, utterly fantastic, and I can't wait to hear more from this album because we've done Ballet for a Girl in Buchanan, which was fantastic. We've done Moving In, I believe. We've done these two now, and that's it. So there's still plenty more to do from this album. But like I said, the balls on these guys to go for 2 double albums, you know what I'm saying? That's just amazing. These guys are one of a kind. There's really not another band like this. Even though they kind of had a Jethro Tull kind of sound going there in the first song for the first half with the flute and everything like that. But you add that with the horns. I thought that was a very interesting combo with the flute and the horns. That was pretty cool. But just fantastic. And the vocals in the beginning of that song from Peter were just utterly fantastic, bro. See, there's little things coming back to me now that I'm thinking about it. I'm coming off the high from 25 or 6-4, man. That's just a exhilarating song, and hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Like I said, no one requested that. That was just little old Lee wanting to listen to more Chicago, and finally, you know, a year and a half later, basically listen to the studio track. But my final assessment, it doesn't reach the heights of Tanglewood, but nothing will. It doesn't have to, and it was a fantastic song. Playlist ready. What'd you guys think of that? What'd you think of the first song if you'd never heard that before? And if you had to pick between the two, which ones were your favorite? Let me know down below. And if you get into the track by Chicago, there should be a pinned comment in the comment section. Leave it there. We'll do something else. Thanks for watching. Bang, bang. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I just wanted to say a big thank you to our over 530 patrons. Oh my goodness. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for joining the team, basically. If you want to get a request, join the, well, it's going to be changing. I'm not going to put any definite things on it just yet, but if you join basically the $15 tier or up, for the most part, you get a request. Things might be changing for next month, but I will let you guys know. Like I said, there's also a PayPal option for donations, or for if you want to send a request in that way. There's a link in the description as well. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.